Hey, you guys. Happy Sunday, everybody. What's up, Crazy Cat Lady? What's up, Boy Stop Capping? Hey, welcome in, everybody. Hit the like button as you come in. Please, please, please. I know I'm like an hour early with this post, but I just had to come on and talk about this. This has been like heavily on my spirit since I heard about it. And I felt like I wouldn't be me if I didn't talk about this, okay? So, Um, yeah, this whole Travis Scott situation has really disturbed my spirit. Like it's so crazy. Like all the videos and all the stories that I've heard and read over the last 24 hours has been absolutely insane. Hey, Coco, absolutely crazy, insane, unbelievable. Like my spirit is definitely disturbed by all of this that has taken place in Houston, Texas at Astro World. Like, I just can't believe the stories and the videos. Hey, Key. Yes, I can see you. Yes, and the videos that I have seen across the internet over the last 24 to 48 hours or whatever. So, Travis Scott had a concert or festival at Astro World in Houston on Friday night. Okay. Um, there was at least 50,000 people at the outdoor music festival at NRG Park when the incident happened just after 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. The crowd, for whatever reason, began to push and surge toward the front of the stage, which caused the people in the front to be compressed. They were unable to escape that situation. Okay, Pina told CNN Saturday morning. This is insane. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Monica B. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Boozy. What's going on? Happy Sunday, everybody. This is such a sad situation. So far, it's being reported that at least 8 people have passed away due to this event. 11 people had heart attacks, went into cardiac arrest. 23 people are in critical or intensive condition, and at least 300 people were injured. This is from the news, okay? Now, sometimes the news lie and fabricate. So we really don't know the truth when we're listening to the news, okay? But if you just do your research and listen to people that were actually there, you listen, it has to be more than 8 people that passed away. Hey, Cassandra, it has to be more than 8 people that actually died, because just from the description, like the way that they described the event and what they saw, it has to be more than 8 people that passed away. Okay. Hey, Letitia, what's going on? Has to be more than 8 people. I'm extremely disturbed by this. I'm kind of shaken up a little bit. Because this is just crazy to me. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to listen to a few of the people that experienced the situation, and I'm gonna commentate in between. So yeah, just please bear with me with this whole situation, okay? This was posted, I guess, from someone on Twitter. It says another video, disturbing video, shows people jumping on top of the police personal cars while they were trying to get unconscious people out the crowd, okay? Now, I don't want to really play the music because I don't want to get a copyright for this video, but it was just so much going on. There's so much footage, you guys, that, okay, somebody right here, someone is trying to get the cameraman to know, this lady right here, she's trying to tell them that somebody is dead and he doesn't care. The cameraman is like, okay, whatever, I'm busy, I'm working, basically. I'm working, and I have to do my job. No one cares that people are actually dying, being carried out. Okay, people are literally, oh, and on top of that, I also heard that there was somebody there injecting people with drugs. Injecting people with drugs. So people were passing out. due to, I guess, suffocation because it was too many people in the venue, and because somebody was injecting people in the crowd, okay, with some type of substance, some type of drug. I'm not sure what drug it was, but people were being injected. Okay, this is just. I think that they could hear. Okay, I'm gonna play a few videos, but people were saying help. Like the crowd was asking Travis Scott for help. Like, help us. People are dying. And he just continued to perform as if nothing happened, not as if nothing is going on. And then as he saw one person dead being carried out, he was chanting something. It was like he was inviting some type of demonic energy, which was already there, but he was just manifesting it to like this super demonic power energy spirit. It was just the craziest thing. The craziest thing. I'm trying to find that clip. And then he gave the people this weak ass apology. Okay. And then they said Kylie Jenner was there, which, in case you guys don't know, she is pregnant with his second child. Okay. And it was also Kris Jenner's birthday on Friday night, by the way, you guys. So that also speaks volumes to me. If you don't know how evil the industry is, especially after this event, I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't know what else to tell you to wake y'all up. I don't. Some of your favorite musical artists are demonic as hell. Okay? And that's just the truth. That is just the truth. Okay? So let me find some more videos. This one right here really disturbed me. This one. So let me turn this one up. He was actually there at the concert. And this is what he had to say. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this, but in case you haven't, I wanted to show you how shaken up this guy was. Okay? So let's see.
All right, so shit, I'm about to do this video and let everybody know what the fuck happened to that asteroid, bro. Like, okay, so when I first got there, that's when Master P was performing. It wasn't that many people there, so I had went, I got in the crowd. We was probably like in the middle of the crowd, but we was way in the front. And as everything was happening, I just felt like I was being crushed and like I couldn't breathe, and I almost like literally passed out. Like I felt like I was about to like collapse. So I started screaming and shit. So that's when like the people that seen me, just because of the fact that I was in the front, so they had pulled me out, you know what I'm saying? Then I had got out and I had just stood around like not in the crowd no more. But that was during the daytime. So look, let me tell you something. Look, all right, so this is when Travis Scott is about to hit the stage. All right. Something in my mind told me don't get in the crowd due to the fact of what happened to me earlier that day, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Master P, audience and whatnot. So look, Travis Scott about to perform, it's probably like 100,000 plus people, everywhere, you know what I'm saying, just standing around in the barricades, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't as bad, but something told me don't stand in the barricade. I sat on the side, you see what I'm saying? I went all the way to like the end of the line, and I was like right there on the barricade, but I sat like, like took a seat on it so I wouldn't be in the crowd like that. But I kid y'all not, bro. As soon as Travis Scott started, like as soon as he started, like all the flame, the fire, the fucking like the phoenix and all that shit, and then he popped out, started going crazy, and like I'm telling you, as soon as he started going crazy, like the whole crowd started raging and shit. Everybody just screaming, help, help, help. Mind you, I'm sitting on top of the fence. So I'm looking down on everybody and I'm seeing all this shit happening, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers reaching and they crying. I'm trying to pull people out. So look, in the middle, it's a VIP section, like different celebrities and people who pay like thousands of dollars to sit in the VIP section. Mind you, I'm pulling people out and I'm trying to pull them into that VIP section. That's where like people was pulling people in so they can breathe. So the people in the damn VIP section, they getting mad, talking about why the fuck you pulling people over here in our section. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, bro. These people about to lose their motherfucking lives. You know what I'm saying? So I pull out this one boy. This boy, he probably like 14 years old. This a little bitty teenager, bro.
First of all, why was there so many kids there? That's another thing that I forgot to point out. Why would they said an 8-year-old died, you guys? An 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 14-year-old, a couple of 20-year-olds died. Like, why was there so many children at this event? Listen, people do what they want to do with their kids, but there is absolutely no way that I would have my child at an event like this. Yes, an 8-year-old passed away at this damn concert, this demonic evil festival. Yes.
This one lady, I kid you not, in the fucking VIP section, literally put her hands on this boy and assaulted this boy and started hitting him like, didn't I tell y'all don't jump the fuck over? So I end up screaming like, bitch, who the fuck is you to tell somebody what the fuck they can do? Like, bitch, this ain't your motherfucking concert, bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about what motherfucking ticket you paid for. Like, right. These people need some fucking help. So I'm helping people, I'm pulling people out. And like, it just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like, it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe. You couldn't see. Like, just imagine all the people they're going to find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like, I'm thinking it's probably going to be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like, I kid you not. Like,
wow.
In the VIP section, it was so many bodies laid out. People was getting pulled out who was fainted, and the people were trying to give them CPR. And they was flipping them over, and like they was literally turning black and blue. Like I never seen death in my fucking life, bro.
Wow.
Just by me alone, it was probably like 10 fucking people laid out dead. And like once the medics tried to help them, they wasn't responding. They moved to the next person. It was nothing they could do. Like this shit really fucked me up and like really spooked me tonight. Like that was like some demonic shit. Like, and what was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. It was like help. The whole crowd was going like help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro. And mind you, y'all see the type of music I make. Y'all see everything, like, you know, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like, after tonight, bro, like, God really showed me, like, you know, like, stay away from that shit, bro. Like, that shit not for you, because, like,
right.
He sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like, for real. Like, so many people.
It was, yes, definitely a ritual type of event, just from, this is the first person that I saw speak out. When I first heard this guy speak out, I was like, yeah, this was on some demonic ritual type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if people, after this, if people don't understand how demonic the music industry really is, I don't know what else to tell y'all. I really don't.
Guys are going tonight because they want to go to a fucking Travis Scott concert and have fun. You know, he influenced people to be raging and all this shit. So many people broke in and it was just chaos, bro. It was a living fucking hell, bro. Imagine seeing all those dead bodies, and that was just by me. And the shit got so bad, I was sitting on top of the gate. I was pulling so many people in, helping so many fucking people, and people was just screaming, crying, trying to ask for my help. I got so overwhelmed, I jumped down and I ran out that bitch and I left, bro. Like, this shit really happened tonight. And a lot of people, they, you know, hearing this shit, but like, watch tomorrow, y'all gonna see this shit was no fucking joke. Like, this shit really happened. So many people got injured, so many people died. That shit was so fucking wicked. Like, it was so wicked, bro. Like, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, put nothing on Travis Scott and call him Illuminati, call him no devil worship, but that what the fuck it was, bro. We really went to a concert in hell, bro. You couldn't breathe. I'm talking about everybody was so crushed up on you. It was like literally no room for you to lift your chest up and breathe. Like, you couldn't move. You couldn't fucking breathe, bro. Just by the good fucking grace of God, I was in the front, so they helped me out. But I knew, and I even told people at nighttime, I said, bro, once the sun go down and the main stage opened up, I said, bro, do not go to that fucking, the middle of that fucking crowd, because at nighttime, nobody will be able to hear you. Nobody will be able to see you. Something bad gonna happen, bro. And exactly like that, a lot of bad shit happened. A lot of people lost their lives. A lot of people got hurt. So any parents watching this shit, I would advise you to not send your motherfucking kids to no fucking Astroworld Fest. Let their ass stay at home. That shit was not fun. It was scary as fuck. Like, don't go. And if that bitch still is open tomorrow, don't send your kids. I really hope this shit get canceled. I know tomorrow this shit gonna be on the news for sure. But shit, that's all I gotta say, bro. All right.
Now, after listening to him, I was like, this dude is spooked out. Whatever he saw at that event, whatever he saw at that concert really spooked him out. And hopefully it does. Hopefully it does change him, because he said after that, he'll never go to anything like this again. Ever again. This just really like, oh, this is crazy, you guys. Let me see. Let me read some comments. The place was hot and overcrowded. That is also true. But my thing is, why would they allow so many people in that arena if it was already sold out at 50,000 people, and they allow more people to rage and run in there? Why would they allow that? Where was security? Where were the police? Why didn't they stop them? Why didn't they stop them? That's my thing. And also, y'all have to keep in mind that please do not think that some of the people that were supposed to be security did not possibly know that this was going to happen. A lot of this stuff be strategically planned, but y'all not ready for that conversation. Anyway, let me see. Let me see. I had found another. There's so much out here. What is this one? Let me see.
What's up, guys? So as y'all,
this is another kid. He looks very young. This guy looks very young. He was there. He said he saw a girl die right in front of him. Right in front of him. Now, let me also say this. I had no idea that Travis Scott incites riots and stuff like that up until this situation. Now, I'm not a Travis Scott fan. I believe I know or liked maybe one song, which is Pick Up the Phone, ironically. But yeah, so that's probably the only song that rings a bell to me by Travis Scott, but he's not somebody that I listen to. But let me show you this guy. He was there at the concert. He said he witnessed a girl dying. Let me play his video. This is so creepy to me. All this stuff is crazy.
what's up, guys? So as y'all know, I was just at Astro World. Horrible, man. I couldn't even enjoy the show this year. It was crazy. I had to get out. I was one of the people like struggling to get out. I'm a big dude, so it's pretty scary to think about like the people that were like under a foot shorter than me, man. I mean, it's a crazy experience and something that I don't think anybody was expecting up into the last couple Astro Worlds. And I mean, this year was just something was different. It was just the energy was crazy, man. I can't even begin to put it into words for you guys, but so I'm gonna take a couple days off from posting because I literally watched somebody die right in front of me, and I'm still kind of in shock about it. I've never seen anything like that in my life, and just want everyone to stay safe and everyone just cherish moments that you guys have with everyone. You know, you never know when it's gonna be your last day, so everyone stay safe and have a good rest of y'all's weekend. Yeah, so I got a few comments about a story time. So yeah, so basically about this girl that passed away in front of me, which I can't even believe I'm saying that right now, bro. I literally cannot believe I'm saying that. But anyways, so basically I was to begin with up in like the pits, up towards the front, not all the way at the front, but towards the front. And like I said last video, I couldn't do it. And I've been to the last Astro World. I've been to multiple Travis concerts, and this was just different, bro. Like, I couldn't do it. I was so squished. I literally like started having a kind of like a panic attack. I was so squished. I was like so compressed against people. It was just scary, bro. Like I started freaking out. So I just made my way towards the back exit. So the way it was set up was there was like a pit, a barrier, and like a walkway, and then another pit and a barrier and a walkway, and then behind that barrier and walkway was the VIP section. It's kind of above everyone. So yeah, I was on that second pit. So there's a pit, barricade, pit, and I was in that second pit right here. and I got to that barricade that was close to the VIP section, and that's when I climbed over. And as soon as I got over, I was just helping a bunch of people over because, I mean, I was one of many that couldn't do it. And like I said, it's crazy to think about because, like I said in the last video, I'm a big dude, and I mean, I'm helping like little girls over that are like, 5'6", 5'2", 5'4". I just can't even imagine like how horrible that must have been. Like they really probably thought they were gonna die, which is crazy. Yeah, I get over the fence and this girl gets helped over, but she is out, like out cold, bro, like completely out.
Mm.
And I don't know if it was her boyfriend or whoever she was with, but whoever she was with started crying like hysterically and just like, she's not waking up, she's not waking up, there's no pulse. And bro, it's like giving me chills right now thinking about this shit, bro. But they started giving her CPR, and I mean nothing, bro. Literally, pretty much the whole Travis performance, they were giving her CPR, and they're like, "Where's the paramedics? Where's the paramedics?" Because, I mean, bro, like literally, like it took the paramedics probably 30 minutes to get through, and once they got through, they tried to do CPR on her, and nothing. Then they started carrying her out on a stretcher, bro, and they dropped the stretcher, and her body, like just her lifeless body, just topples over onto the ground again. And they like pick her back up and put her back on the stretcher. I mean, bro, I can't even. Oh God, bro, like I can't even. It was horrible. It's so hard for me to talk about that. I can't even like, bro. It's seriously like it makes me sick, bro. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, that's really all I saw. I tried to look away after that because I started like feeling lightheaded when I saw that. It's just like something I never thought I'd see in my life, especially at Astroworld, bro. Like somewhere you're trying to have fun at, like with your friends, just something you look forward to. You'd never think you're seeing something like that. But yeah, that's basically what I saw.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that is so crazy. So he saw somebody die right next to him. Then they dropped her on the stretcher as they were trying to carry her out. Let me find this. This one is so creepy to me. This one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Now, this clip that I'm about to show is Travis Scott continuing, and welcome in everybody. Hey Lisa, hey Mad Dog, hey Lachey, I saw a new person in here. Bridget, what's going on everybody? Sweet Tea, hey everybody. Okay, so this clip is a clip where this is on Twitter, a clip where Travis Scott saw that somebody was dying and he was chanting something or humming something. Like I just felt like he was bringing more evil and demonic energy to the crowd, the people that were there. Like, oh my God, the demonic energy in that building had to be super like dark. Like this is so sinister. It's creepy as hell. But so here's a little snippet of him seeing people die and pass out, and he continues with the show. Yes, Letitia, I do think he knew that people were dying. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Goldie. Absolutely, he knew. These celebrities are not who y'all think they are. These people are evil as hell. Period. They are. It is what it is. They made the decision. They made the decision to sell their souls for fame and money. So that was creepy as hell to me. So as people was dying, that's what he was doing, humming and inciting this energy. And when I tell you, I had to pray before I came on and did this show today. I had to pray because I was like, this is very heavy, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't discuss this. Period. So, I mean, people, and this is his punk ass apology. Hold on. This is apology. No emotion whatsoever. no emotion. And then Lioness Kylie apologized as well in I guess an Instagram story, little note or whatever. But apparently people said they saw her taking pictures of the people that was dying. So but she tried to act like she had no idea what was going on. They know exactly what happened. Just saying, you guys. Don't be fooled. Please. Don't be fooled. They know exactly what happened. And then as he saw people dying, he even said, I'm gonna have to find that clip. He even was like, why y'all telling me to stop my show or something like that? Stop telling me to stop my show. Then he proceeds to tell people to raise both hands in the air. And then he says something like, y'all know what y'all came here for. And he incites people to riot and rage and fight. This is what he does. Yes, Tracy, he tells people to bum rush his shows, disregard security. Okay? This is what Travis Scott tells people. He was just arrested in Arkansas for inciting a riot. Okay? This man is evil. Period. He know exactly what was going on. He just continued to do his show because he don't care. Hey, Anika. Y'all don't understand. Y'all have to be spiritually, and y'all don't. What's the best way to say this? Okay. She said, I still don't understand what benefit does he get from people dying. Now, I could go really deep trying to answer that question, but we'll have to do a whole nother live just about that alone. What does he benefit from people dying? Oh my God. Oh, do y'all understand the word sacrifice? Do y'all understand people sacrifice people? These celebrities have sacrificed their family members, friends and family members to gain more fame and popularity and notoriety and more money. That's a whole nother story though, that y'all not ready for. And y'all can call me a conspiracy theorist all y'all want to, but if y'all not tapped in, y'all just not tapped in. Hopefully, after this, hopefully I can get people to do more research. But I can't really go that deep right now with this whole thing. But anyway, let me continue. So this is his apology. Look at him. Just look at him. Oh, and I need to find the flyer for this concert as well. Okay, I'm gonna find that in a second.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need,
No, you don't.
I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely.
This is so fake. Oh, he pissing me off.
We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this.
Hey, Minnie.
City of Houston, HPD, fire department, everyone to, help us.
He looked like he was reading from something as well, if you pay attention. This is not a heartfelt apology. This is bull, you guys. Look at this. These people don't care. He tells people to fight and rage against each other. He tells his people, his fans, to rebel against the security. Oh, child.
Help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact the local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated.
No, you're not.
I could never imagine anything like this just happening. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated, just keep you guys informed on what's going on. Love you all.
What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. Okay, this is, he sees that this person is dying, right? You see that? Look. Look at this. He's watching this happen. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows. This was all planned. Trust me. Trust me, y'all. Oh my God. Let me see. What is this? I don't want to get copyright. This is someone being carried out.
I'm not going to. They're gonna listen to that shit too much, man. I'm telling you.
I got this. This is crazy. Oh, and did I tell y'all? I think I did mention this. They were injecting people with drugs, you guys. At this concert, people were getting injected with drugs. Oh my God. Okay, what is this one? This is just so crazy. Hold on, y'all. Okay, this one, she's yelling that there's someone dead, and they continue. Okay, the show. He was dead. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get copyright all day long. She's yelling, someone is dead. Help us. Someone is dead. And they just ignore her. They ignore her. Oh my God. Let me see. Sweet Tea said he was paid millions and millions of dollars from the Illuminati record deal, brand new 65 million house cars. Oh. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, people were saying, I've heard different things. I've heard people were getting injected by fentanyl, and I heard that people were getting injected with the jab, the C-19 jab. I've heard so many different things. Now, I don't know what they were getting injected with, but I'm just saying the things that people were saying. If you go to DC, going to shut off your channel. What do you mean, DC? If I go to DC, they're gonna shut off my channel. What do you mean? Let's see. So what's the excuse now? Someone is literally telling them and they still don't care. What excuse do you have for that? Exactly. Exactly. Maybe you won't only played a few seconds. Yeah, hopefully not. This doesn't sit well with my spirit at all. And mine either. Mine either. Yes, stop glorifying these celebrities, kids seriously. Yep. I don't believe the jab thing because everyone was saying they couldn't move. So who has the space and opportunity to go around jabbing people? They literally couldn't move. I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't the jab. It was drugs that's why they went into cardiac arrest. Right. Sacrificing people's soul. It's all about the souls. Yep. That's what it's all about. The soul. Satan wants our soul. That's his whole goal and purpose, is to take over our souls. Like y'all don't listen. I don't know what to tell you. If and why wouldn't he use music to do that? He was the before he became Satan, he was Lucifer in heaven, and there was a war in heaven because Lucifer wanted all the attention. Okay, he had the most beautiful, most angelic voice out of all the angels. And why wouldn't he use music to grab and music is universal, right? So what better way to grab the souls of people than by using music? Yes, this happened in Houston, Minnie. Why wouldn't he use music to take the souls of people? He was the angel in heaven once upon a time. Okay. He was over the music, basically. So why wouldn't he use his gift from God after they fell out to steal God's people? Y'all don't understand. This is not just physical. This is a spiritual warfare. And Satan uses music to destroy people, aka music industry. I don't know. I could really go so deep with this stuff, but a lot of people not ready for that. And I mean, it is what it is. Let me see what else I could add on to this. I don't know if people want to call in and speak on it. But let me see. This is, hold on. What is this one?
Madeline Essence. Can you spell it for me just to make sure we have the correct spelling?
M-A-D.
Okay, part one witness account. She fainted and had to be crowd surfed to safety. Okay, let me see what this one is about real quick. Hold on.
D-E-L-I-N-E-E-S-K-I-N-S.
So tell me about your experience at the concert tonight. You know, it's starting just before this happened.
We got there a little bit later, probably around like 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And we got one drink each. She got a beer. My boyfriend got a beer. I got some mixed drink they were selling. And we were really interested in anybody that was performing at the smaller stage. So I said, let's go get a good spot for Travis Scott. This is the third time I've been at Asheville Festival. I was there for the first year in 2018. I went in 2019. Did not have one in 2020. So I went. So we went and tried to find a good spot at the stage like I do every year. It was fine at first. People were sitting down trying to hold their spots in line. It was still daylight, but that was like 6:15, 6:30. As it got closer to 8:30, 8 o'clock, started, crowding, got kind of tight, got kind of packed. 8:15, more crowded, more tight, more packed. We couldn't really move around a lot. We were a little bit towards the front. We were about 4 feet away from the fence to the right. There was an alleyway in between the left and right side of general admission for the photographers and for people to walk that were, I guess, celebrities and stuff, and for security. And we were about 4 feet away from that fence. So at 8:30, he started a countdown on the main screen, like a timer, till he performed what it was for. And when he started the timer, he started pushing. They pushed forward, and then other people pushed back and forward and back. As the timer got closer to 0, it got really, really bad. I couldn't even turn my head to tell my boyfriend anything. I mean, we were packed in there, so I had people shoving me from behind, shoving me from the front, on both sides. It's getting really hard to breathe. I was trying to like jump up and lift my head up so I could get air. And whenever he started performing, I looked at my boyfriend. I tried to look at my boyfriend. I got about this far, and I told him, I said, we have to get out. We have to get out. And he said, we can't, because we couldn't move. We could not. You couldn't go forward, backwards, inside. You couldn't do anything. The only way to go was up. I remember I was about to tell my boyfriend to tell my son that I loved him, because as it went on, it got to the point where I was like, I'm going to die. Like, I really, truly thought that I was going to get crushed to the point where my trachea was going to get crushed, my chest. I thought I was going to die.
Mm.
And I noticed he looked really bad. His eyes were rolling back in his head. He was completely limp. He did not look good. I asked the security guard, I said, have you checked the pulse on this man? He said, I don't know how to do that. He's like, please help. So I checked the pulse. I did not feel a pulse. His eyes were rolling back in his head. His pupils weren't reacting. I shined my flashlight in there. I said, do not drop him off here to go get someone else. You need to go take this man to the medical tent. Take him somewhere. Go. I cleared the way. Another security guard overheard me say, because at first, before I told him that, let me rewind. I told him, I was like, I'm an ICU nurse. I've worked in the ED before. I have experience with this. Let me help. Instead of just trying to shove through me. The other security guard had overheard me tell the man that. So the security guard that. So he came to me, he said, hey, we need your help up here. So he took me to the front of the, I think I was in the VIP area. There were two towers beside me that people were standing on, and also where the light crew was on either side. And I walked up, and I mean, nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Nothing. I mean, I work in the ICU. I see people die every week. When I was working in the ER, we get people coming to us that are, have CPRs in progress all the time. I saw 3 people laid out on the ground, and maybe 4 medics doing CPR. Have CPRs in progress all the time. I saw 3 people laid out on the ground, and maybe 4 medics doing CPR on 3 people. One of them was blue, the guy that looked the worst. I ran over to the medic and I said, do you have an AED? Do you have an ambu bag? What do we have? How long have you been doing concussions? I just started asking the question. She said, I don't know. I said, has anybody relieved you from concussions? She's like, no. There were other civilians trying to help do CPR that didn't know how. I mean, teenagers, 19 years old. I asked them how old he was. 19 years old trying to do CPR at 18. I mean, I'm only 23 myself, but still. So I take over compressions. As I'm doing compressions, I'm asking the medics around me. I said, where do we have an AED? Do we have an ambu bag, which is to give them breaths? I said, what do we have? Do we have an IV kit? So I can put an IV. Do we have meds, like epinephrine? They were like, we have 1 AED. We have nothing. We have 1 AED, and it's over there. And I look, there's a woman, as I'm doing compression, she's got pads on her, the shock pads. The best way to explain it. They found the ambu bag. They brought it to us. And so someone started giving him breaths as I was doing compressions. I told the medic, I don't know.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, I don't know. Let me see this one.
I'm coming on here to talk about my experience at Astrofest. It is extremely traumatizing. I've never experienced anything like that in my entire life. Probably because I've never been surrounded by so many lifeless bodies. I haven't been able to stop thinking about what was happening all around me. It was so demonic. The energy was so demonic. The set was demonic. Travis was demonic. We were literally in hell. Like, I felt like we were in hell. Nobody could breathe. We were all suffocating. Everybody around me was suffocating. We were sitting on our tiptoes, and all you see is everyone around you, chins up, gasping for air. That's all you see around you. There was no room for mosh pits. There was no room to breathe. We couldn't even breathe. We didn't even have enough room. Like, I'm sore. Like this hurts to take a deep breath today. Like, we couldn't even breathe in there because everyone's bodies were literally suffocating us so bad that people were bleeding out of their mouths and their nose. People were screaming bloody murder, literally begging for help from anybody. There's nothing that anybody could do. The floors were covered in bodies. You're doing your very best. We're fighting for our fucking lives. We're doing our very best to stay up. You couldn't even put your foot on the ground. You're stepping over other people. You're stepping over other people's shoes, just trying to fucking breathe. I'm surrounded by unconscious bodies. I don't even know if these people were alive. There's just people all around you with their eyes rolling the back of their heads, just being moved with the crowds. There was nowhere we could go. We're trying to push back. We're trying to push back to get out. And we're just getting pushed forward. We're just getting pushed deeper into the crowd. There's sinkholes of people in the crowds all around me. Like, if I would have hit the floor, I would have never gotten up. You can see like adults holding their children up, like trying to get them to safety. There's kids like pissing and shitting themselves as a trauma response. Imagine going to your first concert and this is how you think like concerts are. Like, it took us 30 minutes to get out of the crowd and we were in the back. As we finally get out, you just see people running out, bawling, lips blue. There's people, they're dragging dead bodies out of the crowd. Dead bodies. And Travis knew. Travis had a bird's eye view on everybody and could see everything. He was asked multiple times to stop, and his responses are, you know what you were here for, something like that, and let's rage.
Wow. He knew exactly. He had an assignment. Travis Scott was given an assignment. Okay, that's the best way I can put it to you guys. He was given an assignment, and he went through with it. He did what he was told to do by a certain group of people, which I can't really name on here. He had an assignment, you guys. Y'all got to do your research about this industry, okay? Some of y'all not ready, but it's okay. Look, it took me a while to get out of denial too, okay? But it is what it is. I wanted to play something that I found very interesting. Last night I was watching Storm Monroe. He talked about it. And something that he's a very spiritual type person as well. But he mentioned the frequencies of music that we listen to and the frequency in which music is played. And let me just see if I could just play him. Please don't strike me, Storm. Okay, I'm just using this for educational purposes. Okay. Let me see if I have the right timestamp on this. Shout out to Storm Monroe. So let's see. Hold on. Let me see.
Vibrate their vocal cords. Who the fuck cares? As well as
hold on.
Vibration. Guess what? The Rockefeller Foundation in the 40s was not okay with that. And they actually changed that shit to where all music was then recorded and played in 440 hertz, which is described back in the 40s, 440 in the 40s. Pay attention to the numbers. It was actually described as demonic and something that's evil. They couldn't quite describe why it felt evil, why it invoked evil, but it did. So I'm bringing you all the way back to the 40s in the Rockefellers who run the world, one of the families that do, to let you know that pretty much all music that is made and played, even your Christian music, is made and played at a certain vibration that is literally evil. Okay, in addition to 440 hertz being evil, all right, it was also described back in the day as a war on consciousness. So it was meant to dumb you down, which music does today. It was meant to create cults. Guess what? We have cult followings, the Beehive, the Barbs, the Lambs, the Monsters. We literally, people idolize these people that we shouldn't for any reason except for the fact that they can vibrate their vocal cords. Who the fuck cares? As well as 440 hertz was actually used as a military tactic. It was also used by Hitler over Germany to put them under mind control, to make them hate a certain segment of their population. Damn. So when you play your shit, just know it ain't even being played right. And if you think I'm tripping, there is a group called Coldplay. There's a reason why Coldplay records their records in one way, and then they go back and give you another version called 432 hertz, because it's actually the way music is meant to be heard by your brain. Because you're then in tune with the earth. You come from the earth.
See, I did not. This knowledge he's spitting, I had never heard this before. Okay, so Storm be on some. He be knowing his stuff, y'all. He be knowing. Okay, so yeah.
And then they go back and give you another version called 432 hertz, because it's actually the way music is meant to be heard by your brain. Because you're then in tune with the earth. We come from the earth. We're of the earth. You die, you turn into dust, dirt, whatever, maggots and worms going through your shit, and you return to the earth. So we should be matching the electromagnetic vibration of the earth, but we not. We at 440. And so we all out here really promoting something that's evil. So you wondering why there was all this chaos? You wondering why the music industry is the way it is? You wondering why they do what they do? It's really all to collect as many souls as possible.
Period.
And destroy this world. But destroy this world for the new world that's coming. See, you can't introduce the new world while the old world is still here. You gotta destroy this in any way you can. And even if you can't physically, then you will with fake parallelograms, you will with putting people in a virtual reality. So you don't really know what's going around. I joke all the time, low key, I think that people gonna be in this virtual reality and they ain't even gonna know when the rapture happened. They don't take their damn thing off and they gonna lie to you and say it was an alien invasion. You ain't even gonna know. I'm just saying. And they gonna say, well, it's okay that they gone, but we're gonna create our own new world now, and then we can just have one religion, one system. We don't have to be divided. And be careful of everybody talking about love. Love, love, love. Bitch, you don't love me, you don't know me, you don't want to love bitch. You need love from God, not from men. Listen, all that love stuff is mass, is evil. Love backwards is evil. Always remember that. All right, I'm done. Oh my God. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out Storm's video on this, his breakdown is magnificent. He did that. So definitely check out Storm. He killed this whole breakdown. He really did. So shout out to Storm Monroe for that. All right. So yeah, you guys, this is some deep stuff. It's just not, people suffocated because of it was too many people. No, it's deeper than just it was too many people in there. It's deeper than that. So I just want people to wake up and open up their eyes. It's in plain sight, but people are out here wide eyed. What do they call it? Eyes wide shut, whatever, something like that. Yeah, like so. Oh, I don't know, y'all. Mad Dog says 3-6 Mafia was literally saying, Lucifer, you are king, you are God, and there stay fly. Yes, they were. People ignored it. They will continue ignoring what's in their faces, just like robots and stuff. They want us to become robotic and, not in tune with our spiritual side. And just mentally being like gone. They want us mentally gone to where we don't notice things like that's right there in our faces. And let's not even talk about, the movies. They put the movies that they make. Oh my goodness. They tell us exactly what their plan is in some of these movies. In some of these shows. But people not ready. So I put the link in the chat at the top. If anybody wants to call in, I'm gonna play my little intro, and you feel free to call in. If not, I understand. This is a very heavy topic. It was just listening to the people that were actually there and actually got to witness this thing. It's just absolutely crazy. Okay, we have Crazy Cat Lady. So I guess I don't have to play my little thingy. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Okay, let me add Crazy Cat Lady. Hey girl.
Hey everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
Okay, I have a lot to say about this because
I
I
know, right? It's a lot.
yes, I found out about it yesterday and I'm pissed off and I really gotta speak my piece.
Okay.
I just want to apologize up front that I'm feeling a little under the weather. I might cough, I might sniffle.
It's okay, girl.
I also worked last night, so I'm a little tired, but I apologize
It's okay.
again. I just wanted to say that crowd crush is an actual thing. It's killed a lot of people within the postmodern era. You can look this stuff up on the internet. A lot of people die going to concerts, going to sports events that are oversold, and the crowd gets excited and mob mentality, and disasters happen.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that it was both. It was that, and he was definitely performing a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for you to do your live about what's really going on in the Hollywood and entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll definitely be there for that. So the fact that people were literally dying in front of him and he's not even stopping the show. These crowd crushes have happened at previous concerts, and those artists would be like, okay, everyone, stop. What's going on? And they would stop the show or tell the crowd, can everyone just take a step back? He, a lot of people, the reason why someone put in the chat, why are people going to these concerts if there's, if there's a chance that they can die and stuff like that? It's called fan worship. People worship these celebrities. And like Storm made so many good points.
Yes, he did.
Look at the Beehive.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Bayhive.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone talks anything bad about Bay,
Yes.
the Beehive is on it.
Yes.
And it's crazy because a lot of these celebrities, they don't care about you
at all.
They care about the money. They just care about the fame.
That's it.
And but it's like you said, like Lady Gaga's Monsters and the Bayhive and what are Nicki's fans called?
Barbs.
But this stuff is really happening, and I guess the Illuminati is saying to these celebrities and Hollywood that hey, if you don't want to sacrifice a family member or a friend, go sacrifice your fans. Wow. Ashley made a good point. She was talking about the shooting in Vegas that happened at a festival. MK Ultra. I want everyone to do their homework and look that up.
Please do, y'all.
MK Ultra. A lot of these mass shooters, I believe, are victims of MK Ultra.
I think
Do you guys remember a couple of years ago the shooting at the Ariana Grande concert in Europe?
Yep.
I totally believe that was probably a ritual, because what straight man is listening to Ariana Grande?
Exactly.
So that you were talking about They literally tell us what's going to happen right in front of our eyes. It's called predictive programming.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you see it a lot on television and movies. Look at the pandemic. How many pandemic movies have come out before we had COVID-19?
Oh,
C-19, sorry.
girl.
Outbreak, Contagion,
Mm-hmm.
and literally this shit actually happened.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they're just putting it right out in front of us. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are blind to it. I'm from New York, and I'm older, so I don't know if a lot of people remember this, but back in the early 90s, the World Trade Center was bombed. I don't know if anyone remembers this. Me as a New Yorker, I remember it clear as day.
I heard about that.
Yes. It wasn't it was, I think a couple of people died and a lot of people got injured. That was a precursor to 9/11. That was a test run. It totally was. Going back to the music industry, of course, I'm a New Yorker. New York is the home of hip hop, rap, So, look at all the people that were artists of Diddy, and look how they turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Craig Mack is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Mace became a preacher.
Mm-hmm.
Loon became a Muslim. Shine is in jail because he took the fall for Diddy. There's a lot of evilness going on. And why do you think all these artists that are under him never live up to their full potential? Yeah. Like, he sacrificed his friend. I totally believe that Biggie was a sacrifice from Diddy.
Oh yeah.
I remember when he died, and I just knew. I was like, Diddy had something to do with this because a lot of these artists are worth more money dead than alive.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, a lot of people are very blind and don't want to open their eyes, and
They don't.
and it's the entertainment industry is very sick and sadistic and weird. And I'm going to tell you a little story that I actually learned from YouTube. There is I have to find the video and maybe I'll put it in the comments, but there was allegedly a meeting of wait, let me step back and preface this. Back in the okay, I'm of age, I'm 43, so
Okay.
back in the day, rap was about it when rap first started, Roxanne Shante and Run DMC and the Fat Boys and all of them. Rap was about lighthearted fun.
Yes.
And then that was back in the 80s. And then towards the late 80s, early 90s, it evolved into peace, love, unity, Black pride.
Right.
And it stayed like that for a short minute, and then gangster rap came over and took over. And ever since gangster rap took over, the rap industry has gone downhill.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you actually used to have talent to become famous. They still were going to do their awful things because, again, I don't know if anyone remembers hearing about Africa Bambaataa, one of the pioneers of hip hop, allegedly SA-ing young boys. I don't know if anyone's heard of that, but that's out there.
Oh my God.
So apparently there was a meeting from, I think it was like a lot of big top people in the music industry, and there was a meeting to talk about the state of hip hop because it was such a moneymaker. And it was a bunch of suits and ties. And it was about how they were gonna make rap really gangsta, like violent and bashing women and everything like that. And it's like we've been saying in the chat, music can cast spells on you.
Oh yes.
And so basically that meeting, a lot of those bigwigs at that meeting had interests in privatized prisons. And the music changed to put spells on people to make them do horrible-ish. Why do you?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. You're breaking up a little bit. Are you still there? She left. Maybe she'll come back. Hey everybody, welcome in. We're just having a conversation about this crazy music industry. I know it's heavy for a lot of people, but I feel like it's a conversation that needs to be had, just in case people don't really realize the the deep demonic part of the industry. A lot of people, either don't want to know or they just honestly don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Hopefully she comes back. But yeah, a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. A lot of people like to stay blind because it makes them feel more comfortable, I guess. But sometimes you need to hear the real truth. Sometimes you need to hear the real truth, even if it does, hurt your feelings or, make you feel some type of way of what you thought was real for so many years. Hey, Patience. I don't know, you guys. It's sad. It's a dark world out there, especially in the music industry, the entertainment industry, period. Yeah, you got cut out. I don't know what happened, girl. Maybe you was speaking too much truth, honey, and they knocked you out. People be listening. People be listening, honey. You just never know. So I don't know. You can come back if you want to. The link is at the top of the chat if you want to come back. I'm going to give it, what time is it? It's 2:33. I'll give it a few more minutes. Let me play my little intro real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Crazy Cat Lady is back, girl. Okay, so go ahead and start back.
Yeah, here for the tea. I must have cut out, and I was literally just talking to my phone with no one listening. But I don't know if you remember the last point that I had said.
Kind of, sort of. Can you kind of refresh? I know it was about the meeting with the gangster rep. You know,
The executives. Yeah,
yeah, the executives, the
and
super
that,
high.
that was the last thing I said before I cut out.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So these bunch of executives, they sat around and said, we're going to, fill up our privatized prisons, and we're going to use music to do it because music can cast spells and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I'm just trying. I just really don't even remember because I was so in the zone talking, and as usual, I'm always talking to my phone. I cut out and I'm talking to my phone.
I know, stupid internet.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Barely.
It's weird.
I'll cut it. I'll come out and come back in.
Okay, okay. Yes, prison industrial complex. Yes. Why not use music to lure these, innocent young black, especially black men, young men, into, the industry by using music. That's what I'm saying. Music is such a powerful, it's powerful, y'all. It could be used for good or evil, but a lot of it's being used for evil. And like Storm said, even some gospel music, believe it or not. But hey, that's another topic. But go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, that was weird. Like when you were talking to me, it was like all jarbled.
See, they don't want us to talk about this.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're trying to silence us right now. It's all good.
So like everyone remembers when Kanye's mom died, right? Doing a
Mm-hmm.
typical liposuction procedure. Yes, you can actually die, right?
Right.
Because it's a medical procedure. But do you guys remember when, like, do you guys remember, like, he kind of like went off the deep end after his mom died?
Yes.
Do you guys think maybe that was because he sacrificed her and he felt guilty?
I've always thought that. I actually me and my sister went to Kanye West concert. He was in Dallas the night before his mom passed away. I was at the concert and he acted, normal, I guess. But after that, I don't know what happened to Kanye after
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but I was literally at his concert the night before his mom passed away.
So I guess the Illuminati is telling them, hey, if you don't want to get rid of your family members or your friends, you can get rid of your fans.
That's deep. That's real deep. That's deep. Usually it's, usually a close family member or somebody connected to them. But now it's like
it's fair game.
The devil is so desperate because he know his time is running out. Okay. And it's just like whoever you can get.
Yes.
Whatever. Let's go.
Is it worth human lives because you want to get, because you want to have money and be famous?
No. And what people need to understand is that this life that we're living is temporary. There is another side of life after you leave here. And I don't think people understand that. Like people think this is, be all end all when it's not. You have to go somewhere else after this.
And you can't take that money and the cars and the houses and all that stuff with you.
No. You can't leave it. Oh, y'all. You listen. Y'all, some of y'all I'm not saying y'all in the chat, but there are so many lost souls and so many lost people in the world. And I feel really bad for our younger generation. Like, you know,
Yes.
the ones 20 years younger than us.
Yes,
Younger.
because they're being dumbed down.
Yes.
Like
it's
someone said, they are being dumbed down.
yes. It's like y'all don't see this. Y'all don't see this stuff. And you know, my husband, he tries to. I'm more like, hey, this is what's going on, especially with my like this is what's going on. You know, I'd rather educate you than you hearing it from one of your little friends.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, even if it is a harsh truth, I'd rather you hear
Yes.
from somebody that absolutely loves and adores you, and that's not going to tell you anything wrong or something to harm you.
Yes.
After you hear it from your mama. On the other end, my husband is like, I think you going too deep with this stuff. I said, I disagree. I disagree because he's going to hear about this tomorrow at school. He's going to hear about Travis Scott tomorrow at school, period. He's going to hear about it. He in the 5th grade. He's 11 years old. He's going.
And there were children at that concert in his age range.
Yes. An 8-year-old died. A 10-year-old died. So I'd rather tell my baby, hey, this is what's going on. You might hear about this tomorrow.
Yes.
You know? So just be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to tell you the real deal.
Yes.
You know? So, I don't know. Me and my husband, we don't really see eye to eye on that, but
it's like
what's in my heart. Like, I have to.
It's like now, like you hear, they don't want to teach critical race theory in schools. So you literally don't want the future generations to learn about the atrocities that created this country. Why?
Exactly.
So they can repeat the mistakes that we made back then.
Yeah, and then it's like me and my husband was talking about that last night, critical race theory or whatever. And my whole thing is, I said, why wouldn't they want to teach these youth about racism and things that happened back in the day?
Yes.
Guess what? As a black child, as a black kid, when they become an adult and they're trying to get the same position with the same credentials or more than their white counterpart, I don't want them to be confused as to why they didn't get the position versus the white boy or the white girl who barely got their high school diploma.
Yes. It's
I want them to be confused by that. I want them to know a lot of times it's because they're white. Come on. They need to know that. I don't want my kids to be in this world confused, wondering what the hell just happened. You need to know that a lot of times you're not going to get the position just because you black. That's it. That's it. So I'm sorry that some of your friends that you're going to school with, their grandparents don't want you to know that they probably kicked somebody for using their water fountain.
Or lynched somebody.
Yeah, but they need to know that, okay? Because your grandparents went through that struggle. My parents went through that. They had to deal with that kind of stuff. So I refuse to not tell my kids about racism. They need to know, so you won't be confused.
This is why I'm kind of glad I don't have children, because I got to give it to you moms out there. It is a totally different world now. It is a totally different world. This world is so scary from the world that I grew up in. Yes, this bad stuff was happening back in the 80s and the 90s and everything like that, but you just didn't hear about it as much unless it was like really big and it was on the news and in the newspapers. But I got to give it, the world is so scary right now. Like my niece is 22 years old now. And I remember ages ago when she was like really little, she was probably like 5 or 6. I took her to a diner and we were having lunch and we were sat by a table by, this thing by the counter. where if you're like a single person, you could just sit there at the counter.
Mhm.
So I just happened to look up. There was an older man leering at my 5-year-old niece. She's 5 years old. He had that look in his eye that grown men give grown women when they want to have sex.
Mm.
And I looked.
You're breaking up again.
I'll come back in.
Okay. Crazy K lady be having some good stories, honey. She be having the tea, and I be here for it. Okay. Yes, we have to stay connected to the Most High God, and fear won't consume us. That's right. I'm not really scared. I just get concerned as a human being. You get kind of concerned, especially when you have kids. Like, I'm gonna miss the innocence of my children.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, I'm gonna miss the Lord Jesus, help me. But go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
He was leering at her like a grown man would leer at a grown woman when they want to have sex. So I looked him right in his eye, gave him a dirty look, and he got embarrassed and he left.
Mm.
So it's like you said, these poor kids out here are losing their innocence. And
Mhm. And
again, I'm gonna stress a lot of your favorite celebrities are doing weird-ish.
Oh, honey.
Why do you think that so many children go missing and they're never found?
Mm-hmm.
And human trafficking is a big thing.
Yes, it is, and organ harvesting as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I know people don't want to hear this, but Pizzagate is real.
Yes, it is. People not ready for that, girl.
No.
We don't have to do a members only, even if it's 5 of us in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Child, I'm cool with that. 5 people, we gonna talk about this stuff, period. 5 people. Members only. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Hey,
Absolutely.
let's get into it, baby. Okay, she left again. They sick of Crazy Cat Lady telling the truth. Okay, they sick of her telling the truth. They are. I'm gonna be on here for a few more minutes. If she want to call back, she can definitely. Okay, here she go.
Oh, jeez. I don't know what's going on.
They mad at
I'm so sorry.
They mad at
so
you. That's
Yeah.
all.
I just want to say, does anyone else in the chat want to chime in? Hit the link, because I know I'm not the only one that feels this way.
Yeah.
And I was reading everyone's comments, so there's a lot of people that agree with me. So please hit the link and speak your piece.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Feel free. I love when people call in. She said you should do an unpopular opinion chat. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's coming soon, you guys, because we need to talk about this stuff. We really need to talk about it, share our knowledge of things that we've learned over the years. I still do a lot of research. I'm still learning
Yes.
so much.
Yes. Same.
And it's so scary. And my husband, because I used to allow it to overwhelm me to the point to where I would get really depressed. But now that I know that this is just a part of life and this is just how it's supposed to be, how things are supposed to, happen in life, because I believe in Jesus Christ. People can believe whatever they want to believe in. I wouldn't say that I'm a Christian, so to speak, because of some of the Christians that I've ran into over so many years of being a Christian.
Oh,
But
don't even let me get into
God,
hypocritical Christians. That's another talk we could have.
Oh yeah, oh girl, I could go on and on and on. I grew up Christian all my life, and and I still believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. However, some of the things that Christians do and
Are not very Christianly.
Yeah, and be in the pulpit preaching. I'm good. But I just believe that a lot of what the Bible say is true. And if you read it, if you read Revelation, we are in Revelation right now. Period. We are. You just have to, I'm telling you, read it. All this stuff that's happening right now is happening right now. It's happening.
Like a lot of people are beginning to wake up, and because our society has been in a sleep for a very, very long
Our,
time.
our parents, the boomers. Oh my God.
Yeah.
No shade to the boomers if you're in here. But baby, y'all are a piece of work. Y'all don't want to hear nothing.
Yes.
Y'all
Yeah.
think the way that y'all grew up and the way that y'all was taught
Hmm.
these stuff is the right way, the only way, the
Yes.
best way. And baby, I'm here to tell y'all, no ma'am and no sir. And that goes for my mama and my daddy and anybody else. Okay, that don't want to open up their eyes to the truth, the real truth of what's happening in the world. Okay, you church going Bible thumpers. Period. Okay, they not ready. Oh, I be trying to tell my mama and my daddy they not ready though. Lord Jesus. Woo. All right.
I'm sorry. I
Okay.
don't know why I keep getting kicked. Well, I know why I keep getting kicked out. But so yeah, our society has been in a very big sleep, and the good thing is a lot of people are beginning to wake up. We're having a spiritual revelation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't subscribe to Christianity, but I am a spiritual person,
Okay.
and a lot of people are finally seeing through the veil.
Mm.
Because yes, we're in a spiritual warfare right now.
Yes, we are. Yes,
And I don't care who or what God you pray to, but it's a whole spiritual warfare out there.
mm-hmm. It
That's
is.
that's why all this horrible stuff is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And those powers that be want to control the world. They didn't kill enough of us with C-19,
Right.
so they're gonna keep trying to find other things to get
Girl.
rid of us to make us, because our world's overpopulated, so they want to have a nice little amount that they can control.
Mm-hmm. And
And
they're trying to get you. You heard them trying to not get rid of the sun, but kind of like make the sun not as bright or something. Have you heard about that?
no, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
Inform me.
Bill Gates is a part of that whole situation.
Hmm.
But black people, we can take the sun, but
Yeah,
they can't.
it's funny that you said that because I'm gonna bring up
Uh,
Zuck in the metaverse.
Girl, you
Um,
know what? I haven't even really gotten into that, but the things that I've heard is
yes.
creepy to me.
Now everyone knows that Facebook has finally gotten their just desserts for making the division bigger and spreading false truths and everything like that. And I I'm always getting a 30-day ban from Facebook because I just be telling truths and telling people like it is, and people don't want to hear that, and they call it harassment or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, I be cursing out people's racist grannies and grandpas, and that's another reason why I be getting banned. But so the metaverse, Zuck wants to kind of rebrand Facebook because we all know that Facebook is going downhill.
Right.
Um,
Oh, she got kicked out again. They mad at sis. They mad at her. They say she talking too much about the real truth and the real stuff. But yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of I don't use Facebook no more. But a lot of boomers love Facebook. They do. I can't get into it. I'm sorry. Um, but this whole metaverse thing is crazy. It's crazy. Hopefully, Cat Lady comes back. Give her a couple more minutes. And I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. I'm gonna go start cooking dinner. Might come back later on tonight. Not sure yet. But we can talk again about it. We can continue the conversation. Um, We sure can. I'm down with it. But I'm gonna start dinner here in a few minutes. hmm I'm gonna. Okay, here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes. Girl, girl,
I'm
you
not,
are fan favorite.
I'm
You,
not gonna let them stop me from speaking my truth.
that's right, girl.
I will keep coming back. If they want to keep kicking me off, I'll keep coming back.
That's right,
I'm sorry here for the tea. What was the last thing I said?
girl. Now you know. Come on
I was
now.
talking about the metaverse and Zuck.
Metaverse and Mark now. Yeah.
Yeah. So Facebook wants to rebrand because they know that they are getting their ass handed to them. They want to do a virtual reality kind of world. And does anyone remember the Disney movie Wall-E, where the humans, we had to leave Earth because Earth became like a desolate planet, and they were living up in the space, and everyone was fat and sitting in like recliners with a virtual reality headset on,
Mm.
and
Oh my
they
God, this is
and
crazy.
they could
Think about the
yeah
19. Think about it. Everybody had to go home and work and be glued to a computer with a headset.
mhm.
And oh my God, this is so great. So they were programming us and getting us ready for this virtual reality
Yes, like
a long
the
time ago.
people that
Oh,
movie was from way back, because again, when I took my niece to see it, she was a young child.
oh my
Um,
God. Oh, we talking too much truth. Okay, we got to get out of here. Let me see if she'll come back on. Hey, crazy cat lady, can you come back on and be my co-host later tonight? Maybe they won't be tripping that much later. I don't know shit. Yeah, I'm not on Facebook at all. If you guys want to listen, I ain't gonna even try to even monetize this video because they gonna say, hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. She talk too much. They talking too much. So if y'all want to donate to my channel, because they definitely not gonna monetize this. We talking too much. Definitely hit my cash out $ here for the T222. And you can super chat me as well. So yeah, they're not gonna monetize this. So definitely feel free to donate to my channel. I would really appreciate it. But go ahead, crazy cat lady. Finish your thoughts and
YouTube, you cannot stop me. I'm gonna tell my truth.
that's right. Are you busy later?
I probably not. I'm just like, well, once the chat ends, I mean the live ends, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna head out and do Uber. But if you come back on, I'm gonna be right there.
That's right. So I'm gonna come back on later tonight, and because we have to talk about some stuff. You know, we can
Mhm.
play music in between or whatever, but I want to talk about some stuff. This is a great conversation, and the people are enjoying you and just what you're bringing to the platform. So go ahead, go ahead.
Reiterating the same thing I said over and over again.
Say it again. Oh God, it's messing up again.
Find a new planet to inhabit. And everyone was just fat and sitting in recliners, and they could do everything like in the virtual world. And these little robots came up to them, like they could order food, and the little robot would come to their little recliner and give them their food. So yeah, so he wants to do a virtual reality kind of thing to rebrand Facebook because he knows that he's been caught up, and he wants to still make his coins, you know?
Right.
So
First
yeah.
of all, he looked like a damn robot to me.
Thank you. Because tell me at that Senate meeting, didn't he not look like an android?
Yes, absolutely. But hmm
Yeah. So I'm actually gonna get off now, and I'm gonna go get ready and whatnot. But I want everyone else just put in your comments. Please call in. We have to talk about this stuff.
yes, we do. It's imperative at this point because it's so much going on to where it's like, how can you ignore it any longer?
Yes. It's literally right in front of our face.
You can't ignore it anymore, people. It's right here. It's
And
here.
And I'm going to end on this note. How many things on The Simpsons actually came to life? A lot.
Girl, baby, they predict everything.
Down to the purple suit that Kamala wore.
Yes, girl. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, they in on all of this shit." Mm-hmm.
And on that note, I'm going to say
Where the
goodbye.
hell is Kamala? Where the hell is Kamala, child? We ain't heard from Kamala.
I don't know. She chilling.
Thank you for the Cash App, Key. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. But yeah, so.
But I'm gonna head off. I just
Okay.
want everyone. Listen, put your comments, speak your piece, call in. We got to talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And on that note, everyone have a great evening, and I'll be back when you come back on.
Okay. Thank you, love. You have a great
All right.
day.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna end this live. I need to go cook Sunday dinner, and yeah, get ready for the week and everything. You know, work and school and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go do that. I think Boy Stop Capping is going live in a little bit here, so definitely go check him out in a little bit. Yeah, I just want to thank everybody who joined in. I just wanted to have this conversation about Travis Scott and the whole debacle at that festival that happened at Astroworld in Houston, Texas on Friday. I want to pray for everybody, the families that lost family members, the family members that have, have people that's in the hospital right now, and the people that were injured, the people that were spiritually possessed, because I know those people have spirits on them. Period. They do. It is what it is. Spirits are transferable. So I know that there were a lot of spiritual attacks, demonic energy attacks that happened in that place on Friday night. And I'm praying to God, if they are willing to just believe that God can take all of that off of them, but they're going to have to pray. They're going to have to meditate, pray, go into deep prayer, because it's just sad. It's just sad. Just remember, these celebrities don't care about you. They just care about your coins that you spend to go see them, so they can continue to make themselves rich, their families rich or whatever, and just continue to receive the fame and attention that they have always wanted to receive. Definitely, y'all stay prayed up, please. I am praying for each and everybody under the sound of my voice today. I love you guys, and I just pray that y'all keep y'all energy protected, y'all spirit protected. Pray over your kids. They are a target right now more than anybody in the world. Shout out to everybody that joined today. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate it. I love you. Thank you for your comments as well. It's been a great live. I won't be monetizing this because I already know they're not going to monetize it. They're going to say, no, ma'am. So again, definitely feel free to donate to my channel, Cash App or Super Chat, whatever you feel in your spirit. But I will definitely be back later tonight so we can talk again and, kind of chill out and, just open up the minds and the eyes of more people. Like, that's what we're really supposed to be doing anyway, honestly. Sometimes the truth can be harsh, the truth can be uncomfortable, but I feel like the more people know the truth, the better we are as a people, and the better we can do as a people, as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We are about to get out of here. Thank you to all my moderators and members, subscribers. I love you guys so much. Until next time, thanks for being here for the tea.
Calling, pick up the phone, pick up the phone.